Now, in this short video, I want to go through with you 4 quick and dirty tips that I learned when I was interviewing a gentleman at SumoCon. I'll let him introduce himself right here.
I'm Reese Lynn. I am the publisher of Nonahood News.
He runs a newspaper that's trying to transition from the traditional print model into digital. And one of the things that he's doing that's working really well in marketing is leveraging a technique that allows him to get marketing spend from companies who at first may say, we don't really have a marketing budget to do so. Here's how he does it.
What's working very well for us is kind of negotiating media partnerships where we can either give a reduced rate or an exchange of services. Or for one example, we have a restaurant who advertises with us who doesn't have budget, but they can give us gift cards that we can then use as lead magnets to grow our audience and get people into the door of the restaurant. It's a great win-win.
See, that's a really cool way to do it, because how often when you go in and talk to companies about their marketing budget do they say they have none or a very small one? All the time. Now, in this next question, I asked him what's something that he learned or heard at SumoCon that he really took to heart. Here's what he said.
What resonated with me was that, I forget who said it, but when you're on the chessboard, you can't see all the moves. And when you're working in your business, you can't work on your business.
See, and I think that's really applicable to a lot of us who are solopreneurs, who have small teams, and we're forced to kind of by necessity actually work in the business, and it kind of clouds our vantage point compared to someone who can come in from the outside and give a real perspective. Now, I asked him, what's one thing that you wish you would have known in business 5 years ago? What would you teach yourself 5 years ago if you had that chance?
What I would have liked to have known 5 years ago is that done is better than perfect.
See, and once again, as solopreneurs, let's say you're going to try some Facebook advertising. You know, a lot of us are perfectionists, and we have a tendency to really want to get the perfect campaign and learn everything about remarketing and pixeling and first driving them to a solid piece of content and no call to action, and then repixel them and target them again, when really we could get 80% of the juice just by taking action. So when he said that, that really kind of resonated with me too. And the last question I asked him that I'll leave you with is I said, what's something that you're excited about in business right now? Here's what he said.
You know, how easy it is to connect to your customers in a meaningful way, be that via a messenger bot or not even a bot, be that via a messenger direct message to them where they can have a dialogue with you, either that or just video communication, webinars, that sort of thing. It's very easy to connect to your audience in a meaningful way these days, and that can be very powerful. It drives brand loyalty in a very serious way.
And that really hits the nail on the head, because nowadays people want to buy from people and brands that they know and like. No longer do the big brands have a monopoly. That's why you get all these YouTube stars who are white labeling products that are no better than anything else, but people buy from them because they know from them. Now, do you know the value of an email list in your business? It's the backbone of almost every digital business, but so few people know why that is. I'd encourage you, if you don't, to click here and watch this video. I made it exactly tailored to people who want to know how an email list is going to make them money. If you haven't subscribed to the Sumo channel, click here to do so, and I'll talk to you soon.